So why is this study, first published more than 20 years ago, so important and still the subject of debate today? Those who responded with 4 or more ECAs are 4 to 12 times more likely to be at risk for alcoholism, drug abuse, depression, and suicide attempts. Children who had a safe, well-maintained neighborhood and supportive neighbors were more likely to be better off in school than students with similar levels of ACC without these protective factors. A man suffering from alcohol-free seizures. A woman whose liver has stopped functioning due to injection drug use. A person with an acute episode of heart failure because he had eaten a pound of pepperoni and a family-sized bag of Cheetos in the previous days. Last year, the rural school district in which we live asked them to open the community's first alternative school. So, while politicians are busy presenting their latest ideas for improving healthcare, here's one that doesn't cost a penny and can be implemented immediately. Be polite. People with 4 or more ECAs also had an increased risk of physical inactivity, obesity, ischemic heart disease, cancer, lung disease, and liver disease. Recently, I spent a month in a small hospital on the Oregon coast and was part of my internal medicine rotation in the intensive care and intensive care units. We won't fix education or healthcare overnight, but we can start with small steps in the right direction. There were other questions about sexual abuse, suicide, divorce, and drug abuse in the family. Imagine that you take 60 of the most difficult children in the region and start a school just for them so that they can succeed, develop, and eventually graduate. The sad reality is that most of them will be able to answer yes to at least one of the 10 questions that are asked when the children around us grow up. Improving the education of future generations will directly reduce future healthcare costs. When my wife started teaching, my grandfather sent us home with a lot of printer paper. However, a study published in April of this year gives hope.